Hello again, it's Joey John Maguire. I'm in my favourite London watering hole. I'm in the Cock Tavern, a young spa, which is on North End Road in Fulham, just down from Fulham Broadway, London Underground. Wonderful retro pub, well worth a visit. Otherwise it wouldn't be my local, and the staff and management are just fantastic. Good food, good booze, and a garden of sunshine. I'm about to recite my latest poem, which has a little bit to do with Tony Blair and the recent Chilcot inquiry and everything like that. As a British paratrooper who ended up homeless over certain people's policies and various other things, I obviously have a reaction to that. But before I do, I'd like to say that I'm also an outie. I voted out of Europe for many, many personal reasons and everything, but certainly not racism. And what I'm seeing is a build-up in racism in my country. And let me tell you, I've voted Labour all my life, but at the moment I can't vote Labour because of the stance of Jeremy Corbyn. Because I want out of Europe, and he's sat on the sidelines basically. But some of my friends are being, my European friends are being threatened, and that was never my intention when I voted out. And it's absolutely a disgrace to the British people that people should do this. Our European friends are welcome here, and even when we leave, they will always be our friends, in my opinion. I am one of 17 million people, and I can assure you the racists amongst us are 17 million or very, very few. Anyway, my latest poem. It's called Tra-la-la, Etcetera. Not much of a choice, I'd say, languishing in the lap of luxury. Property, portfolio, millionaire status, plus all the usual trappings, playing happy families, cars in the driveway, not forgetting the bodyguards, tra-la-la, etc. As opposed to, on the other hand, lingering and dying slowly in the destitution of the gutter, where everything costs £1 and £1 isn't in your price range, broken home, a gut full of misery, where the only hope of escaping the futility is a quick and early death. Heard it all before? Tra-la-la, etc. When you're penniless and forgotten, anything substitutes for a home, and never is there any assistance coming over the horizon from the Premier or his crony friends. On this side of the river, life is a bitch and then you die. I make no apologies for saying so. Some heroes never see a fitting end. Tra-la-la, etc. And many in the chamber said aye when they sent you off to war to face death. And hardly a soul amongst them had seen military service yet. And the minister wipes his hands clean, as guilt has a tendency to stick. The eyes in his sockets remorseful, his guts jumping permanently sick. For he is the man who sent you, though he no longer reigns, safe from the arm of the law, whilst you, my brave young soldier, shall weep forevermore. Tra-la-la, etc. Answer that, Mr. Blair. And I used to be your greatest supporter.